Yo, wish wish. How's it going, bud? Hey, out. Yo, how's it going, short kitten? How's it going, Epeasy? Yo, just watched an old live. Which one? I can't tell the difference. Also, how was it? Yo, how's it going, Ready? Yo, Valor Girl. Yo, how's it going, Star Trek Maniac? It is so hot. It's like, it's weird. You know, honestly, I might put just like ice, like just hold a bag of ice. I just took a shower and but I'm already like humid sweating. Sad. I don't, I think, I don't know, the Thursday or something, or I don't know. Cause the thing is, I also might, Big Cheese, I might be staying in New York a little longer than expected. So yeah, but I mean like soon, how was your weekend? It was awesome. Also, I'm DJing tomorrow at a bar called 2A. If you're around, Laura, I know you're up. Oh my God, stay hydrated. I know. I've been drinking like Pedialyte. It's like so bad. I was watching a live where Lily learned about chocolate starfish. That must have been a good one because she kind of did pick up on that one. Dude, how's it going, Melissa? How's it going, Elsa? Miles, yo. San Diego, how's it going? Yeah, again, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's bad out. It is hot, man. I was burning up, dude. It was, it's like nuts. It's like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's not too far from me, but I'm gonna like tomorrow thinking of like walking with records sounds all bad. 36 degrees Celsius here. Don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's hot. I'm assuming. What's been happening? Nicola, how's it going? I've been in New York. I've been working in New York. Things seem to be going well, really well, but it's a trip because it's like all I'm trying to do is like, I just want to do my thing. And it's a little bit, it's like, E40 said, history repeats itself, opportunities don't. So it's like, I feel like I can't even say anything because I'm in a good place and I'm fortunate, but I'm also like, oh man, I was like on track. I don't know, hotel. Dude, Boozman. It's 30 snowing part. Whoa, 70 is great. You're killing it right now. Hey, love you guys. Always watch you guys when feeling happy or sad. Oh man, Miles, thanks a lot. I'm glad. Sad happens, but hoping you the best. Also, I'm glad that we could put a smile on your face. That means a lot. You don't know how much that means to us, really. Outside, it's the heat that does that. Dude, it's the heat that does that. It's the fucking heat that does that, man. Only 93 in Vegas. Wearing, dude, light jacket. Dude, 93 in Vegas. It's the thing that's getting me is just, it's wet. It's the wet heat that gets me. I'll take the dry, easy. That she's been seeing a dude she slept with and she's married to my fuck, dude. I don't even know. I think my relationship with I don't know what to say about that. That's beyond my people be doing stuff, And also, to be honest with you, when it comes anything that has to do with relationships, so much of a relationships are behind closed doors that like I'm like, I don't like, I hope you're all right. But I don't even know how to be like, man, I hope you're all right. Take a nap, Kevin. That's a sequel to Go to Bed. Again, it really is so funny because I have a friend that says that all the time. It was also funny. I got a job to DJ tomorrow, and I got an offer to DJ on Thursday. And it's like I do this, but also like, and this is all I really, really want to do, but also, like I'm having these like meetings that are cool that like, could potentially be really, really awesome. And my friend who always tells me to go to bed is always just like, oh, this is my unemployed friend. And I'm like, I know what that means because it's like I know what it means, but it's also like it's so funny. And someone yesterday, I went out and it was like a Tim Robinson party, I guess. I don't really know. I ended up at a spot and it was just like the Supreme team and then him and just a bunch of people. And someone who worked there, who I've known for a while, was just like, what the fuck do you do? She's like, I've known you forever. What do you do? And I'm like, I get told to go to bed, it's a funny thing. Wait, I fly home tonight. How was Vegas? Vegas is always so Vegas, dude. Yeah. It's like, are you okay? Dude, Vegas. 38.97. That's hot, bud. I mean, it's hot out here. Thank God. She wouldn't. I wouldn't even know what to. I wouldn't even. I don't even have words to express if mom was here because even right now it's like. I was telling my buddy who always tells me to go to bed. They're not from America, and there's something about the cliches that I really, really love. Like I love the cliches. Like eating a hot dog on the steps in front of the Met is like a necessity. You got to do it, or like, obviously there's a bunch, but like I was also talking about the Magical Mystery Tour. Yo, Muzza, the Magical Mystery Tour. Like, yeah, I don't want to, it's like if Anthony Bourdain was the king of like doing all the cool, cutty local stuff, I want to do the exact opposite. And not that it's like, I don't want to do that, but it's just like I want to do the bullshit. I like the bullshit, and at least just to experience it for sure. And it was fucked hot in New York, and I was like, let's just sit. And they were like, what the fuck would you want to do that for? It's just like, because we're in New York. That's what you do. It's hot outside and you sit down and you bullshit. And then you talk to strangers. And then like, you go, you get a drink, it's like, you just got to do it, And they were like, you're a fucking dummy. And I'm like, I really get what you're saying, but no, dude, fuck pineapple. It's been, oh my God, it's hot. There's something weird about but I was also saying that like, so I kind of don't even mind that. I mean, I do, but I don't. But like right now I have an air conditioner in my bedroom and it's just hot in the house. It's like if mom was here, she couldn't run from it, which is like, again, I'm over here being like, I don't know. It's like I'll either go outside or I'll come in, I'll take a shower and I'll just like sit in bed and be totally fine, or go out and just fucking go. Sorry, Kev, just needed to vent for a second. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is that's real, man. Because again, it's like, people, it's like, look, I mean, it's like I grew up on like, Dolomite's my favorite, and we were talking about it last time, the yada yada, but it's like, it's funny because my dad grew up like on some 70s shit, and I grew up around like funny, like odd, like pimp stuff, which is so weird. But it's like when I was a kid learning like the rules of the game, which is a strange thing because again, I was just watching movies and stuff. That's funny because it's like it translated into a lot of what mom says, but really when it comes out of her mouth, it's like her version of it. But like I remember someone just saying, if you don't do what you did to get a girl, if you don't do what you did to get a girl, or like you got to do what you did to get a girl in order to keep a girl. And again, I'm saying it's like, this is non-binary. This is, but you got to do whatever you did to get a girl in order to keep a girl. And if you don't, someone else will. And it's just like that one thing, you know, it's just like if someone, it's like, again, relationships, it's like, you know, things fall out and people change and people don't get treated the same way over time. And then kids come in and it's like, it's really, it's a lot. It's hairy. It's not a straight line. So again, it's just like, I'm over here being like, I don't even know. Again, I hope you're good, but like, I wouldn't even know how to touch something like that because relationships really are messy in a million different ways. Even, and again, I even say that to say that, like, you know, yeah, if you, it's like when mom says, you know, when you're going to meet someone, it's like when you're starting to date someone, like you don't meet them. That's a Chris Rock bit, but like you meet the representative. It's like, that's true. It's like if you're out here, like, you know, pulling out chairs in order to try to get someone and you stop doing it, it's just like, don't even do it if you don't do that. Do it if you do. And then if you do it, do it. But again, I don't know. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot going on, you know? Life is hard. People are mean. Eat chicken nuggets. Dude, shout out to Trish. That's a good one. Functionally unemployed. That's a good one too. I hid 48 tiny duck figures in my brother's house. That's amazing. A Tim Robinson party is exactly where you need to be. That's, you know, it's funny. It's like, that's, yeah, you know, it was also funny. It was like, there was a few bands and it was like I saw this band called Pretty Sick. I think it's called Pretty Sick. The other day. And then I was with some friends and then we went to, there's a dude who's from Japan who has a bookstore. I think it's called Blank Books. That's super rad. And then the next morning, like I run into him and he's just like, yo, stop by. And it's just like, I met this guy, you know, 12 hours ago. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go. And then I just went and I sat in the heat with him while he just like smoked stoves outside. And I was like, this is heaven. And then it was funny because it was just like, yeah, of course you go to, again, I didn't know I didn't know any of that stuff, but it was also funny because it's like I ran into like some friends that I was at shows with in LA last week. New York is nuts. New York is legit nuts. It's been fun. I did Area 15, an ice bar, got the H Mart ice cream. It was a good trip. Back next month. Oh, that's awesome. Do you go to Vegas a bunch? Also, how's the H Mart ice cream? They keep, I mean, Deep South, I mean, you feel it. You feel it. It was funny. I was listening. I got out. I was with a few friends yesterday, and I was going home. And yo, how's it going, Mama Bear? And I was going home, and I was, it was thick. It was thick. You know, I was like, I had to get like a sandwich before I went to bed. I haven't seen Spaceballs 2. I'm down though. How's it going, Danica? Nice to see you. But how's it going, Ashley? So yeah, I went, and there's a song called Cape Canaveral by Conor Oberst, and I remember the first tour was ever on. It was with the Mystic Valley Band. I was in a band with this dude named Michael Runyon, and we opened for Conor and the Mystic Valley Band. And there's a song called Cape Canaveral, and it's so good. It's like such a good. Just a really good song. Like a really good song. I recommend listening to it. But I left to go home after hanging with some friends, and then the heat just, oh my God. And I put the song on because there was a line in it that said like, I felt your poltergeist love like Savannah heat. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about it. Cause that's like, I haven't really felt heat like that in a fucking minute. But yeah, he drops bars, dude. Victory. You taught me victory is cheap. You taught me victory is sweet, even deep in the cheap seats. He's good. He's good. Does any remember the Goosebumps books? RL commented on mine. That's awesome. Of course, Mama Bear. That's awesome. I just saw. Oh no. Oh yeah. 1 second. What's that guy? The guy who draws. The dude who we were just talking about, who makes the meme but also draws. He bought the original. I just saw he like restored the original, that the kid with the mask, that like that iconic one. He bought it. which is so sick. I like forgot about that even existing, and then I was like, oh shit, he's got the real one. Just had my first Costco hot dog pizza, decent. The cookie I got cost more than the food. It was delicious. You got the double chunk chocolate cookie, bro. Wait up, that did you get a chicken bake? But that's like a cliche. That's another good one. Getting a hot dog at fucking Costco is real. Did you wait, what's it called? Did you wait, I feel like people cut the ass off the pizza and they wrap the hot dog in it like a burrito. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, it might be small to people, but no way, that's awesome. Are you kidding? I mean, like, I feel like, yeah, again, like anything, yeah, that's cool. I don't know. I mean, I'm a total geek. Where I'm like, that's rad. I know nothing's too small or that's big. I think that you're in company to all think it's awesome. I'm in R.L. Stone, The Haunted Mask. Oh yeah, Papa Meat. Yeah, exactly. He bought the mask. Crazy. There's really good Papa Meat. Oh, sick. Yeah. So Papa Meat's really, I got to go down the road of his stuff. Costco has the best hot dog pizza and it's dirt cheap. Costco is a trip. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I kind of do, but I mean, it's awesome. I'm never there. I never go, but whenever I do, it's kind of like an event. I also don't really like eat snacks. Like I don't like get samples and stuff. I'm just like I know my lane. I'm good at doing some things, and I'm not good at Costco. You know, like I'm not good at like even going to the mall, just like getting a bunch of like snacks and stuff. It's like fun shit for a bunch of people and not for me at all. Now that would have been a good idea. I was gonna get the chicken bake if I was still hungry, but I was full. Yes, you do, Kev? Do I? I do. You're busy you're too busy. I mean, right at the moment, it is a bit much. I haven't been able to like consume anything. I mean, nothing that like, no like media that I want to. I've just been kind of like with friends who are like putting me up on a bunch of stuff. It's also fun now thinking about it. I gotta like text my buddies because wait, what time are you thinking? How about 8? I did go to a few. I went to a few record stores and I got some stuff. And so yeah, it's a bummer because I haven't watched some things, but I've been like so active in a different world and like just like really getting handed like gifts that I know are heavy, but I can't listen to anything right now. I mean, I have a record player here, but it's not really that good. Or it's kind of like a bunk record player, but I have a bunch of things on my list that's just getting piled up because I'm just like outside here. Hot dog was better than the pizza to me. Costco in Canada sucks. It's more basic, really? Do they got any pineapple over there? I'll check it out. I bet you're gonna love it. I mean, because again, I know that dude's like thorough. The meat, bro. I mean, from what I've gathered, because I did talk to someone else, brought him up kind of recently, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're crazy. How do you not know this?" Wait, you know what? It's bad. I am going to get a little towel. I'm sweating bullets. Hang on one second, and I might just get a bag of ice to sit with me. Hang on one second. Hang on. Yo, how's it going? I also, oh man, which was a trip, dude. I also ran into my ex-girlfriend, which was nuts, but it wasn't nuts at all. Like it was like the most uneventful thing ever. But I also think that I like changed so much since the last time we saw each other that I don't know if she thought it was me, but it was nuts. You know, I had like that, like the like feeling in my stomach and shit. It was a trip, and I was with some friends. Yo, Magic, how's it going? And I actually had to get some money. Like I had to just like we went out to get some food, or my friends did, and then they were just like, oh, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. So I got a beer, and then so they just bought it just because it was one beer, and then so I was like, oh, I'll get out some money to give to you, which is also a trip because I didn't even give them the money just because I was so like, we were walking down the same street, and I was like, oh man, it was just down an avenue. And I was like, yo, I got to get money anyhow. And then I did, but like they didn't know why I was kind of freaking out because I couldn't really say anything because it was like close enough for like she could hear me. And then I just like walked out like a zombie, like kind of like looking around, and I had the money in my pocket and I didn't give it because I just was like, you know, it's like you like black out. It was a trick. It was a trip. Got to go to dinner. See you, Joe. Yeah, it was something. The ice is helping. What a trip, bro. I had to work with my ex for 3 months on a school place. Dude, are you, damn, that sucks. Was it the worst thing ever? That I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'd be like, I'm done with school. If I was on my way to a profession, I'd be like, I'm different now. I'm gonna do something else. That's nuts. How was that, dude? Yeah, Mama Bear. It was a trip. I mean, it was like fine, because I really do think that it was like, I don't know, but I don't know. I was with an old friend. I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't know. I don't think that she saw, but it was like, yeah, you know the feeling. You know, it's just like sweaty and shit. What shoes are you wearing, Kev? I'm wearing Birkenstocks. I'm wearing my house shoes. Did you see when I was like moving around? Yeah, I'm wearing my slippers. That's wild, Kev. Definitely had to be awkward, 100%. I mean, it's also just one of those things where like I was weird, and again maybe she was too, but she's also like she's so sweet, and she's like really really shy. So for all I know, it's just like I would have been like on some cartoon shit going like, you know, like it's like me going like, oh my God. And then I think that if anything, if she saw me at all, she basically like imploded, you know? It's like there's no way. It's like she's just like, you know, straight in a way where like, yeah, it must have been strange. Or she just didn't see me and it was just, she kept it pushing like it was nothing, you know? That's the worst, running into someone. Oh, for sure. I mean, it's also like, yeah. I mean, I would have rather been mentally prepared for it, but it's also like one of those situations where like nothing could help, you know, like there's no meditation to be like, okay, even though I do think it would be better if I did have that, you know, just being like, all right, just a heads up real quick. It's rough. Yo, Hans, how's it going? I dated someone for a long time, and I knew this dude, and then they hung out after we split, and still to this day, and I'm like, that's fine, but like still to this day, he's so uncomfortable and weird, and he's always apologetic, and he's always like, it's a weird thing. It was the worst thing ever. Last semester, she was doing animal care on a farm that is school. It was the last semester of the year. Dude, that's rough. I mean, again, like I couldn't, it was hard just to like seeing. I couldn't sit in a room or anything, you know? Fuck that. And I wanted to be prepared for that kind. Yeah. Again, I would rather, but it's also like, if I knew that, I would freak myself out. You know, it's like I would like, it's like, I feel like even just a thought of it, like, let's just say if I knew it was going to happen in an hour, I could not do anything right now. I wouldn't know I would not be chill. It's like my heart rate would go up, it'd be fucked. It is just, it's all bad. It's all bad. I saw the bottom. I knew it. Oh, that's awesome. Birkenstocks are a game changer. Wear them 24/7. I got that. I got a pair and it was a game changer. I got a pair during COVID. I was like, I would never get a pair. There's no like open toe shoes or any of that stuff in my life ever. And then I was living, I was living at the house, so I was just like, oh, cool. Let me just get good house slippers, I guess. And I got a pair and yeah, they changed the game for sure. Now I have a pair in every house, like truly, like right when I get in, I put them on. I probably would even wear them. I mean, I don't know if I'd wear them out, but yeah, I love them. They're great. I love them. We make it worse on our heads. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. House shoes, you're wearing slippers, no house. Yeah. Wait, last week, my ex bought a bus ticket to me, traveled 4 hours without asking, and assumed she could stay for 5 days. We drank the first 2 days, argued, and she left. We were exes for a reason. Wait, have you done that before? That's also kind of funny. I mean, that's not funny, but it's like, if you guys knew that was going to be the case, then I think it's cool. But like, it's like, if that's like oh, cool, we do this once every 6 months or something. I ran into mine after 5 years, no contact almost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like exactly where I was at. I don't remember the last time. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last time. Oh my God! One day it was fucking brutal. Oh my God! Have you guys seen Dead Presidents? Super awesome movie. It was so sick. It's great. But we weren't together, but we were talking a bit. And I showed her that movie a long time ago, and she loved it. She just it's like one of her favorites. And so for Halloween, she showed me that she was one of the dead presidents. Like they just have like really simple face paint. And that's like, I was telling her, like, I was dead presidents for like 5 years of my life as a kid, just because it was the easiest thing, and it was a cool movie, and it was a rad reference, whatever. And she took a photo and she showed me. And then she didn't know that the photo was live, and I didn't really know either. And it was like at the time where it was just like kind of brand new. And so I opened it and I like tapped it, and then it was a photo of her, but like the 2 seconds after, it was like her and a dude in the fucking same makeup. And I was like, oh no, this sucks. It was just like, it was one of those like, oh cool. It's like, oh wow. She was like, yeah, peep this, And it was just like, oh no, this is the worst. I was working with kids as support staff, and I had to interact with her almost every day. Awkward as fuck. Not gonna lie, I bet, dude. I bet, man. I couldn't do that. I just could not do that. I couldn't do that. And then her new partner started working there, dude. Oh my God, Joe, are you okay, man? I wouldn't know what to do. I saw that one photo and I was done. It's like I could not. Yeah. Oh, I ran into my ex. I didn't though, but I kind of did. We saw each other, or I saw her. I don't know if she saw me. Yeah. Wait, I can explain more in the Discord, but I have had a crazy life. I could write a book, I swear. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I hate, that's the kind of like, no news is good news. I don't like, oh yeah. It's nuts. You see, yeah, New York is a small town, man. For real. I want to get another pair because I'm wearing mine so much. but 150. Yeah, I know. I tried to get mom a pair, and she was just like I was just like, get a nice pair for the house. She also like her feet are funny, where like she needs like wide shoes and stuff. Like she needs like old people shoes. And so I was just like, Birkenstocks, I'm sure they have exactly what you're looking for. And then she just saw the price tag and she's just like, to her, it's like shoes should have laces and like, it's like, she like looked at the sandals and she's just like, it's missing a part, and I was like, it's supposed to, dude, just fucking put the things on, and it's just like, you're not, I'm buying this for you, And she was just like, no, we can't do it. $120 and it's missing half the shoe. I can't see that. And I'm like, again, it's funny, but like, and it's funny too, because it's like every single time that happens, like the clerks, they're laughing. They're really like, they think that we're coming in and we're like playing a joke. And I'm over here just being like, buy the fucking shoes already. Just get a good pair of shoes for you. But yeah, and then we like leave and I'm all pissed off. And then she has no shoes. And then she's mad because I'm mad. Oh my God. I ran into my ex-boyfriend after 20 years at my kid's school. And yes, I looked like Adam Sandler. Dude, that's awesome. But that's nuts. I mean, is it super weird after 20 years? So, I mean, I take it he has kids too. Is it like weirder or is it like whatever, Is it like, man, I've given birth. I don't give a fuck. But I'm sure it had to have been something. Again, like that feeling like doesn't go away. Or not even, and it's not like love. I'm saying like the butterflies being like, oh my God, like, oh, weird. Also like I was just like thinking, just like if somehow, we like caught eyes or something and like she's introducing me to this dude, it's like, hey, like no matter what, it's going to be awkward. It's not going to be like, oh, I used to work with this dude. It's just like, oh, that's someone I used to know. It's like, it's just rough. Yeah. And I feel like New York is so that last person was the one that got away situation. So I don't fucking know what I'd say if I saw them. I know how it goes. I also kind of feel like, I feel like that was kind of the situation with this girl to me, but then I'm also just like, I don't know. I just don't know if there's a one. I mean, I think that there is, but I just don't, I'm so like, I remember I was like, I dated a girl, the girl who saw that dude who I used to know. And like my heart was broken and I just remember, and it was like rough, but I was like, I used to be able to love like this, and now I'm able to love like this, and now I'm able to love like this. And it's like, and it's not, I don't think that that's really, really the case because I feel like I could like love, but it's like that, that fucking puppy shit. It was like, that was nuts. It's like, you kind of think that the end of the world is the end of the world. And it's just like, it's not. And that alone is kind of like, that alone was sad, But then again, I was also like, I remember, I mean, I said it here a few days ago, but it's just like, yeah, getting into country and shit. I wasn't in that growing up. And it's like rap music wasn't like so sweet and tender in terms of like your feelings. But I was like, dude, it wasn't a happy day when I realized that Hank Williams had bars. It sucked. I wish I didn't relate to that music. You know what I mean? Tears in my beers and shit. Wait, yes, I assumed. Sorry, I've missed what kind of, I have Birkenstocks on. Anyone else feel like they're in slight depression because mom has been gone? I mean, I am. I could relate. Yeah, I wish. I wish. Yeah, I miss her. LOL, I got Point Blank, Dead Presidents mixed up in my head. Dude, Point Blank is sick as fuck too. But she has done it a couple times. She was feeling down and I was trying to help her out a bit. Yeah, I mean that again, that's also a slippery slope, but it's also like, that's what I'm saying. Like if you signed up for it, then you signed up for it. Like you guys know each other, but it's funny. I couldn't see Kevin have exes. Like I don't see him not getting along with someone. Well, one part about this that was a bit of a bummer was it was like we didn't have any problems. It was just our relationship turned into a long distance relationship, not meaning to. So it was like it was all good. You know what I mean? It was also kind of that same way, which was a trip. It was like the like it's like I'm friends with all of my exes. I just there's one I feel funny about, but it's also not. It's like it's she's fine. It's just she's changed. We just got older, you know. It's just like we had ideas together, and then they changed over time. But also, even still, it's just like she tries to keep up, or just like always like, yo, not, she's really sweet. It's just one of those things where I'm like, you know. And the one that was like the like the one of my like the main, or I don't know. I'm friends with everyone. I mean, I stay at one of my ex's houses. She has a kid and shit. But it's just like it's also one of those like, you know, I feel like we're like older, and I also feel like the world is different in a way where like it is like you could be a co-parent. Like it's like divorce is such like a normal thing. Like therapy is hella normal. Like it's like so. It's like I feel like a very interesting, like unique. I feel like all relationships could be that. Like they could be specific to it as opposed to like a guy and a girl, or you know, it's like you could find anything by this point. And so it's just one of those things where like she has a kid, but also like we've gone through life together in a way where it's like, oh, you can't make new old friends. So it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, it's a bummer where we're like we could go to someone's like we can go to the cemetery to say hello to some friends. Like that is a bummer, but it's also like when you kind of realize that you take those relationships seriously. At least we do, you know. But yeah, but also it's like I feel like I do think too, like I live in a really weird like art world where I feel like it's not that it's any different than a world, but like funny things are normal, I guess. How did the Birkenstocks? How did that happen? I've also slipped while walking barefoot. I see. Um, wait, he's a good. Thanks, Mama Bear. Wait up, just want to say I'm highly offended by the way your curls are. Sorry, San Diego. I mean, yeah, this is yeah. I got out of the shower, and it'll be what they are. You know. I also have like I do nothing. Um, Everything happens for a reason. I fuck with that. Uh, he was my first serious boyfriend back when I was 16. It was awkward, but I'm happily married. He's married, so yeah, totally. That's what I assumed. Um, uh, Wait, I feel the same. Never love like yeah, for sure. Oh my god, wait, I just got too many tattoos. Hell yeah. Did you get them in Vegas? Yeah. Oh my god, I remember. Oh my god, yeah. I thought after my first when I split, I thought it was the end of the world. Truly, truly. Oh my god, I was in Santa Barbara. Me and my first girlfriend, we split up for a little bit. And she there was like it was also like brand new college shit where we went. I mean, I didn't really go to school, but we were in San Francisco, and she was out of school, and so I would hang out there a bunch just because, you know, hanging out with her and stuff. And it was like dorm rooms, and there was a dude who they became friends, And it was again one of those things where it's just like it just in denial shit. You know what I mean? Where it's just like so like I also say this too, like as like an actual thought experiment, I'm always just like consider the situation as if you were watching a movie. And it's just like it's so much easier than like if you were to like just emotionally react to whatever's happening in front of you because you're so in it. Like I totally it's like it's hard to do, but whatever. So it's like, yeah, like it's like two kids were hanging out, you know, like it was like they're away from home for the first time. And I was over here being like, no, yeah, like they're just trying to like learn guitar song. It's like, what the fuck was, you know? And then, yeah, I just remember like, I was like, oh my God, like we were on the phone. I was just like, yeah, let's like, you know, like, yeah, let's try to work this out, you know? And then she's just like, yeah, I don't really know if that is gonna happen. And I'm like, dude, no, anything, you know? I was like, wait a second, are you hanging out with that dude? And she just was like silent. Like, I mean, it's funny in hindsight. It's not, but dude, she was just, I swear, this is like, it's a movie. But like I was in Santa Barbara and I was over here being like, well, are you hanging out with that dude? And it's silence. And it was just, maybe it was like 4 or 5 seconds, and I just projectile. I just started throwing up everywhere. It was like, just like losing it. She's just like hearing me like barfing, and it like just looked like to anyone, just like I'm like a drunk college kid in Santa Barbara. You know what I mean? And I was just like visibly heartbroken. It was so. It's like it's the same thing as like mom. I got arrested and mom just like shit the trash can. It was instant. It was like, oh my God, this is the worst. But yeah, it's also funny where I'm like, you know, it's like it's you know it's a sad day when you kind of realize you don't got you. I don't know if I got that throw up in me anymore. You know, I don't know if I got that dog in me. I think I do, but you know. Puppy love is a different beast, man. Wait, I have white Birkenstocks and wanted to get light blue matcha colored. Yeah, they're good. Those I love, dude. They're all good. Do you have any fancy ones with like the liner in it and stuff, like the fur? Kev, I promise you that perfect mate. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm also truly like I'm not like I thank you very much. Thank you. Wait, Love is Rare. I have a song called Is Love a One-Hit Wonder? A bit of a silly title, but kind of true. Dude, Is Love a One-Hit Wonder is awesome. That's awesome. Cause it's like that's like the most up my alley shit. Cause it's like, I think it's like, initially it's just I want to laugh, but then if I think about it for 1 second, I'm like, fuck, is love a one-hit wonder? That's so like that's like my favorite type of thing, you know? That's so good, dude. What if, dude, is love a one-hit wonder? It's not a one-hit wonder. Wait up. I gotta go back. I know, dude. And I'm still sweating. There's a good way to look at it, Kev. Like a movie. Yeah, because it's like when you're in it, you can't think at all. You know, I was saying, like The Exorcist, exactly. Just fucking, whoa, dude. Yeah, it's funny. It's also funny because it's like, yo, Scoobs, how's it going? It's also funny because it's just like so like, oh my God, like I know what puppy love means because I was like, now thinking about it, I'm like, oh my God, I fucking, you know, because I also do remember, like, I remember, you know, like my mom being a mom and my mom just like, I was all like broken up and she was just like, oh, you know, like everything's gonna be fine, like trying to like console me. And my dad just like, he's fine, fucking let him cry, let him get it out. You know, it's like, he's gonna be good, don't worry about it. And she was just like, oh my God, like you're so like heartless kind of thing. And realistically, he was right. He was totally right. Like now thinking about it, I was like, oh my God, dude, I fucking cried over that. Granted, it was like it's like tender nerves and whatnot. You know, these are like very like new things, like being felt. But Yeah, it was it's funny. But yeah, it was funny too cuz like even like let's just say like I'm so stoked like I say it all the time about Mackenzie and TikTok, but even when I had my first meeting here this trip, I don't know if I've said this here, but I was like and again, this isn't like I'm not like reading social media books. It's like do they even exist? I mean, I guess they do, but like by the time it's in print, it's over, you know? Anyhow, I was like, and I said it to them, and again, they were so like, what is this dude talking about? But it was like I was over here being like, is love a one-hit wonder? And they were like, is he an idiot or is he not? You know? But so yeah, yeah. So the thing was, I was like, we were talking about social media, and I was like, yo, think of it like truly. I was like, yo, think of it like if you're fucking an alien businessman, you know? Because I feel like we're nostalgic, especially big companies. They're nostalgic towards the way they made money. Like I worked in the music world where it's like motherfuckers had a good ride for a long time, and the jig is up. It's over now. You know, music can sell anything besides itself, which is the saddest thing in the world, but it's also true. And they're like, oh, well, we're doing the things again. Now it's different because again, I'm out of the game. So it's like I'm talking about something 10 years old, but like they were like, no, we're going to do what we did in order to get the money, to keep the money, you know, to keep getting the money. And it's just like, yo, the world changed. It's different now. You know what I mean? Yo, West, yo, how's it going? Nice to see you. You haven't been back for a little bit. How's it going? TikTok lives for dummies. Could you imagine? Okay, so also I would kill for that book. Dude, San Diego could write that book from what I've gathered. I want to be better. And I'm not. I'm bad. But so okay. So the thing was, I was like thinking about, let's just say TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Let's just say, and I was like, but realistically, TikTok and Instagram. And I was just like, okay, at best, Instagram's not going to pay you, and it's like at best, it's like the good old days was chronological, clearly, but also. If you have a video that cracks, I mean, now it's a little different because I had to keep up with TikTok, but it's like if you have a video that cracks, they'll just show more of the people who follow you, but they won't show everyone who follows you, you know? Again, that's like a very much so a given, but it's just like they're not going to help you grow so much as they're just going to show the people who fuck with you what you've done. Compared to TikTok will pay you. TikTok will help you grow if a video goes hard. Also, a For You page change the game in terms of like it's like I'm showing you what you want to see, but you don't even know this exists. And I was just like, cool. Like the thing is, I think with Instagram in particular, it's to a certain age, my age, it's the paper, you know? It's like Twitter and Instagram are the paper, and it's like a part of their daily lives. So they're like, I built a fucking house here. I'm not going to fucking learn a new language and build another house somewhere else. And I'm like, imagine if you were an alien businessman. Could you imagine? Like, could just look at it being like, wait a second, this place won't help you grow and they won't give you any money? Okay. And wait, this place will help you grow and they'll pay you if you've got like, you know, if you've reached a certain something. Could you imagine like some like crazy, you know, human being like, but you don't understand, I've been on Instagram for 10 years. It's just like, what the fuck does that matter? Are you kidding me? You think that like just because you were on something for a long time, or especially you don't want to learn something new, get out of here, man. I'm kicking with the aliens. Wait, back to Australia. So usually working when you're live now. Oh man. Well, nice to have you. Wait up, I'm your book. Thank you very much. I mean, honestly, you've already helped. I mean, we haven't gone live for a minute, but I feel like this is like one of the most we've ever like kind of like taken off, even though it's only been, 2 weeks or something. I don't have enough viewers to go live on TikTok apparently. I only need 50. That's awesome. I mean, I recommend live. I mean, well, this is also it too. You know, it's like, dude, like if I were to go and talk to people about what I'm doing now here with you guys, they would be like, I can't do that. Like, I just couldn't do that. You know, it's like going live to like, again, respectfully, but it's just like going live to 21 people, going live to like, mom and I were going live to fucking 4 people at a time, It's just like, this is wild. And it's weird too, because when I was younger, I used to busk, which was a trip. And I noticed very quickly that, like if there's tips in my guitar case, people would be more inclined to tip in the guitar case. If there was nothing in the guitar case, they would be more hesitant to just put anything, because it's not even like maybe they fucked with it, maybe they didn't. And it's also a trip too, because sometimes it was just like I would see like, I was in San Francisco, so I would see like little like Asian ladies who probably gave me money because they were like, oh, probably like you're a child of the Lord and you probably need help. And I was like, just like playing Radiohead songs, and I was like, oh, I'm just trying to feel less nervous or feel more comfortable about just doing the thing, But so I feel that same way about going live. It's just like some people, it's like if they're in a live with 2 people, they get out. If they're in a live with 1,000 people, they'll kick it. It's like such a weird thing, because it's like, again, like it takes such a long time to kind of get over the hump of just like finding some people or just feeling comfortable, just like doing this. It's crazy, but I recommend it. Couldn't recommend it more. I'm speaking of random, I just had a first watch The Exorcist yesterday. It was good. I enjoyed it. I watched The Exorcist when I was young in the theaters, and it got me. It like fully did the thing, like fully freaked me out. Now I think it's just like funny and awesome, but it got me good. I also love it when a movie gets, yo, Bert, how's it going, man? I remember talking to someone who was like, he like loved movies. He was just like such a movie guy, whatever. And we were out, and he was like, he hated clowns because of it. And I was like, wait, is it not your favorite movie? And he's just like, no, I actually hate clowns. I'm just like, could you imagine a movie doing its job so well that you can't fuck with this thing anymore? That's a fucking hit, man. It's like they did. How do you not respect that? It's like I'm over here being like, cool, Stephen King, awesome. And I was like, dude, another notch to Stephen King ruining this kid, ruining this man by this point. I would have to fuck with it, being like, dude, that is a banger. It's like you want to not see him, it's just like, even if I didn't like it, it's like I feel like it's like a Requiem for a Dream or something. But it's just like, or like Dancer in the Dark. It's like I can't watch it again. Or my dad in like JoJo Dancer. Or no, Lady Sings the Blues. She couldn't watch it again. And I'm like, and it's like, you have to respect it if they get you that hard. That's not easy to do. But also then again, like kids at a right time, you could scare the fuck out of them. You got to stick. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just kept a few bucks in the case forever after that. I mean, it's like, it's also cool too. It's like, when it's like, again, it's like if you do anything, you learn how to do it, and it's like, even learning how to do it isn't like, oh, I'm learning these guitar changes. I'm also learning how to busk better. And that's a thing you learn in the world. I remember there's this one dude who I started filming, and now he's doing really well, and like he's like in like Phoebe Bridgers like orbit. But one thing I really fucked with was he would tour, and he'd play shitty venues, dude. He'd play like Whole Foods in like El Paso. It was like I've never heard anything like it. He toured by himself. And he played insane shows. Like I think he started booking, and then someone helped him book, but it was like, they were like not venues. It was like kickbacks and stuff. It was so strange. But and he was just like, this is going to be my life. And I was like, oh my God, fucking respect, like you're really just doing it. And I just remember when I first started seeing him, the way he could play over anything, like the way it's like there was never a time where I saw this dude who I could be streaming right here, and he could just play, and I wouldn't affect him at all. There'd be no sign, the sirens to, like clanking in the back, like someone who needs like 100% silence in order to do their thing. This dude could fucking just, the fire alarm could be on and he could just be like zoning out on some ballad shit in time. And I was like, oh my God, respect. I respect, and then, it was one of those things where he found his crew and now he just travels the world and stuff. And he's on like, I think he's on like, he's doing it, wait, you gotta have seed money in there to start tipping for sure. I learned that from wow, code checking, really? Yeah. Again, I don't know what is it? Like, what is it? It's also one of those things where, like, even in particular, if someone sees someone tip and they're willing to tip, then they tip, which is crazy, just that alone. And it's like, I remember, kind of being in those situations and I was learning about it for the first time. And when I saw someone break the ice, and because they broke the ice was broken, I would be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, oh my God, thank you, man. Thank you. And again, I wouldn't even do that because I'd be playing music, but I meant it. Like, it's like they felt the forest, and then I kind of learned like, oh yeah, keep some in there. And then, what's your TikTok, Kev? I don't really have one, but I have one. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. The water's... Oh. The ice melted. The water's on me. I don't really have, I'm not active. I'm gonna be when I start making the videos, because I'm gonna probably edit them for TikTok as well. But I think I have one called Communal Sandwiches. I think that's what it is. I gotta stick with one fucking thing. I'm over here being like just the dumbest fucking, the dirtiest little rainbow or fucking Majestic Enterprise, Communal Sandwiches. Who the fuck, what am I doing, But yeah, I'll let you know. I might just start fresh and then just do it like Majestic Enterprise, and then cut up the videos that I make, and probably even like I could just probably cut up some of this stuff. Yeah, it got me, dude. It got me, man. Really, I forgot what it was too, because I just feel like it's like, I feel like, yeah, like just the lure got me, maybe even more than the movie. Like, it wasn't like her doing like a spider walk or her like throwing up. It's funny. I was looking for some records. Oh my God, right here actually. This record is so sick by the Beatnuts, dude. $4. This is like the good old day. This is just I can't believe this. They're really giving. Fucked up. I should have bought everything. But there's a song called Stone Crazy, and they sample like Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell. It's just like, and that's like all I knew of it when I was a kid. And then I watched it, and then, there were people who were like, oh yeah. That, it's like I saw whatever. But then me being me, what were we talking about? What movie was it where like the fucking, when like the dolls escaped and the funny things happened? I've never seen it. I'm horrified of clowns. I mean, if you're scared of clowns before the fact, I totally understand. But if that movie got you scared of clowns after the fact, respect. I love it being like, if it was just like, again, it's like if you're out to scare and it's like kids can't do it, it's just like, I told you not to play around. I told you not to play around, man. Enter my obsession with it. Wait, you love it? Wait, I hate scary movies. I understand that. Mom hates scary movies. Hates them. I love horror, especially from the 70s. Yeah, I think that's my time too. I think that like some of like the new horror stuff, it's not that it's not for me, but it's not like I love the fun stuff, and I mean the 70s is just good. The 70s, anything with the 70s is love. The 80s was also fun. The 90s was like The 90s was fun to me too. We kind of talked about this before, but dude, it is fucking hot, bud. Okay, 1 second. Sounds good. 8 o'clock. Kevin and Justin, DJ A2. Dude, hell yeah. I'm DJing. How funny is that? I mean, 1 second. I love this dude's writing so much. Look at his handwriting. Sick, dude. Also, it's funny. I obviously don't want to. I don't want to correct him. I love Justin so much. I don't want to correct him, but my DJ name is DJ Rory Gilmore. I'll watch Halloween, but that's about it. Halloween's scary as hell. Halloween's a fucking. That's a big one. Because also it's like Mike Myers is like a fucking boogeyman. You know what I mean? It's like that's good. The boogeyman is rad. Wait, I'm a big horror film. Oh, I'm a big horror fan, but Longlegs kind of fucked me up. Oh my god, I didn't see that one yet. But someone was like really like, Kevin, you have to watch this. I haven't seen it yet, but I gotta. I mean the last time, again, like I was saying, that the hand one, it didn't fuck me up, but it kind of fucked me up just because when we watched it, I told you my friend it was like a pipe that was the hand. So like we got a little stoned through the hand, and then I was watching the movie and I was like, oh no. but also in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this is just some good merch, you know? But I was also like, oh shit. Yeah, I mean, it's like I would rather leave the fucking theater, or I'd rather leave a movie just kind of being like laugh, crying, than, let's just say, scared out of my fucking mind. but a good scary movie is good. Also, I love scary movies because the people I'm friends with who love scary movies, like, I used to say it all the time. You know, about the girl who I ran into. Again, shout out. She's so great. But I always used to say she loves scary movies, but she's just such a better fan than me. Like I'm always thinking about like making stuff, and she could just become obsessed with something, and she likes a certain feeling, and when she gets it, and she seeks it. But me, I'm like, I'm too like analytical about making some things, you know? It's like, you know, like good editing, you won't notice, but like when I notice good editing, I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible, you know? But it's like, I'm out of the movie by that point, where it's just like, it's like, I love it where the horror nerds, they're like initially in the movie for like the first one for sure, the second one too, maybe the third to the fifth, sure, and then it's like all like lore, and they love like the effects, and they find out all this. It's like I love horror fans, but again, I'm like, give me Kung Fu Panda. I just saw the Insidious movies. I punched my phone. Wait, which one's Insidious? I'm legit terrified. Like I cry. My bro said he booked an It Escape Room weekend. Whoa. An It Escape Room weekend? Whoa. Well, yes, but also I might be in New York a little longer, which is a bit of a bummer. Wait, I got terrified from those Japanese horror movies, especially The Ring. I gotta do that. I gotta go down that road. Wait, favorite Christmas movie? Now we're talking. Favorite Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life is insane. Home Alone is unreal too. Dude, A Christmas Story, bananas. Also, Christmas Chronicles. Oh, so good. The first one and the second one. The first one was better to me though, because it's real. It's like, Home Alone 1 and 2, amazing. You came up with great names. Thanks. Something about The Exorcist just feels real. Yeah, totally. I think that's what it was. That's what did it. And it's funny because I feel like, yeah, Rosemary's Baby was a good one too. But I feel like it wasn't even the movie that did it. It was like the people that did it. And that's when it's like, it's really good because it gets like it's a life of its own. I was going to say TJ Rory Gilmore. But I also, but I like with Chris. Well, the thing is too with Christmas movies, they're real. They're real. Christmas, like my approach to anything here, anything I do in this world, and I'm talking like this channel and like the conversations we're having. Granted, we're just like hanging out right now, but like when I start making videos and like if anyone were to come, that's not here in the forest. Doesn't know what the forest means. All I would be doing is explaining Christmas spirit through like confidence and like art in some regard. And that's what it is. It's like in Christmas Chronicles, it's like, yeah, it's like if you believe, and then it's like if you have spirit, then the fucking, then the fucking the sleigh could fucking fly. You know what I mean? And if the spirit's down, the sleigh can't go. And if the spirit is up, then the kids get the fucking presents. You know what I mean? And it's just like the people are nicer, and it's like I should really just like write this book of like Christmas, because it's like, again, it's like they taught you everything you need to know. I mean, yeah. Again, Christmas is it, man. Christmas is it. Snow Angels, I could go all night, so I'm gonna nap. Yo, Christmas Chronicles slaps. I did not like the first, but I'm into it also. Yeah, that's a great one. Also, wait, the second one was with that kid that was a bad kid, and he got good, and he was the best toy maker in the world and shit. They're good. They're just good. And it's also funny too, because it's like with some of the Christmas stuff, it's like, you know what it's gonna be. Like, you know what it's gonna be. And it's just, I forgot who said it. No, it was like Van Neistat. He said something along the lines of like with like a film, I think he was just like, the story has to be just like along the lines of like, the story has to be familiar. Like, we kind of know what's gonna happen, but you have to, I'm gonna ruin it because it really was like, he dropped some bars, but it's like it has to be familiar, but it has to be changed in a way that's unique, and that's not it. That sounded shit, but it was but that's it. It's just like, yeah, you know what the spirit is, or even like scary movies. I feel like it's like, yeah, Freddy's great because it's like, cool, he lives in your brains, but it's just like, yeah, it's like, that's all you want. And if it strays far, it gets funny. X Pearl, yeah, I've only seen one of those. Amazing merch. Long legs, so weird. Oh, you know what? Oculus fucked me up. Maybe I've eaten too many magic mushies. I don't know, so I can't with mirrors. That's funny. I had a nice relationship with magic mushies in my time. So yeah, I understand the mirrors. Wait, my son asked me if I was a tooth fairy. I said no. I almost cried. Oh my God. I mean, well, I told you that that mom, like my dad got me some Christmas presents, And I was just like, oh shit, dude, fucking Santa Claus brought me some shit. My mom's just like, I'm Santa Claus. I bought you that. And I was like, whoa, that was nuts. Like, holy shit, you said it straight. Like, you fucking just told me the big thing. And I was just like, well, I got a boombox. I don't give a fuck. By this point, I'm just like, okay, sick. I don't, but I also, they never like tried to like say that Santa was anything. It was like, it was a matter of me believing, and I brought Santa into our world. And it's also cool too, like I've mentioned, like it's like I was so serious about Christmas, and I obviously still am, but when I really started getting the spirit, like truly, my friends were like, oh my God, this is so weird. Like, why are you so into Christmas? Because it's also, it's like we're living in some like, oh, well, but the capitalists and the fucking, this and that. And, it's a fucking Hallmark, like holiday. And it's like, oh, dude, like I'm not like, I'll give gifts, but I'm not even exchanging gifts. I'm just like, I'm like listening to like the stories. And then it's also like, it's Jesus' birthday, sure, respect, but I'm on some like Santa shit. I'm on some like the spirit of Christmas, where it's like, it's not like, it's like, I like Vince Guaraldi being the soundtrack of everyone's life for a few weeks or a month or whatever. It was, and so the thing was, some of my friends were like, dude, this is so weird. And then some of them are, they're just older now and they have kids. And then now they see Christmas in the kids' eyes, and they're very serious about Christmas by this point. They're very like, if my kid asked me if I was a tooth fairy, I might cry, that kind of thing. Wait, Kev, I didn't like it at first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Dude, Mackenzie, when I was... I mean, it's also this, too. This is art. This is the whole thing. In the first one, when Santa... And it's also funny, too, because, again, it's like... sure, spoiler alert. I mean, nothing. I'm not even really saying anything, but that it's like no one gives a fuck about a spoiler on a fucking Christmas movie. It's like, you're either just gonna watch every single one that comes out, or you have a friend like me who like makes you sit down and watch some shit, but and you don't give a shit, but it's also like, oh, that was cute or whatever. But this is it too. When he got arrested, and it like broke out into like fucking song and shit. And it was all like, again, cornball, whatever. But he was talking to the cop about, cause he's Santa. So he knew the cop's life, and he was just like, oh yeah, like, yo, give her a call, whatever. And he was just not breaking at all. And then it was like he finally, the dude realized like, fuck it, whatever, this is insane. And then he opens the door to let Santa out. And then Santa never needed to use the door, because Santa was just like, oh, you think that you locked me in here? Like, you think that like, it's like, get out of here. It's like, man, my powers are bigger. It's like, but it's that where I feel like that's that's the imposter syndrome, where it's just like, no. It's like, you're putting yourself in you're putting yourself in a jail. And the second, essentially, someone might help you in order to get out, you realize the jail never existed. It was never there. It's just like, this is like a mental hurdle that you need to get over. And then it's like, once, it's also like, it's like running a race or like a marathon. And it's just like, you're like, oh my God, I could never do this. Like, there's no way in the world I could ever complete this. I can't do it. And then it's like, the second, essentially, like, you put on your cleats because you're actually down to like run, or your shoes because you're actually down to run, like, you finish the race, you're done. It's just a matter of like, okay, cool. Like, that was the big thing. And then just doing the thing just becomes, we are capable. We're capable of a lot. But yeah, I mean, again, no, but of course, respect to Jesus. Of course. But again, but it's like, in my world, it's like, it's religious, but it's not religious. You know what I mean? It's like the smell of the pine, like the wreaths and whatnot, And again, it's like family stuff, you know. It's very the spirit of whatever that is. Because I also do think that, like, you know, people who celebrate Christmas and they're like Santa Claus is whatever, but then Jesus is the other thing. It's like they don't overlap. It's like these are two different things. I kind of live in the silly kid world of, like, you know, it's like if my mom took me, you know, to like the synagogue, or if I went to church or something, and I was just like always the kid being like, let's just go to lunch already, you know? And it's just like, I speak for those kids. Wait up. Wait, screw it, man. Be merry if you want. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. And it's funny because I feel like it's very me when someone's around me, but it's like people will say that and they'll mean that. And then when I'm really this way, they're like, that's not that bad. You know, it's like, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. Like, look, it's contagious. It's like, again, the forest begets the forest. You know, it's the shit. When I discovered my dad was Santa, that's when I realized that was magic. Wait, when I realized my dad was Santa, that's when I realized that was magic. I mean, I agree. I mean, if you're saying that it's magic because he's perpetuating the myth and he's getting you gifts and he's upholding this, whatever that story is, I'm with you on that for sure. Kev, as a Muslim girl, we never did Xmas, and I always wanted to. So now, as an adult, my kids, oh my God, so sick. Well, that's also me too. It's just like I never really had any religious. I mean, I did, but I didn't have Christmas much. It's me. It's like I'm you, and again, I'm giving Santa to mom. And again, it's not even Santa. It's not like, oh my God, it's like the face of Santa. It's like lights, and it's like saying happy holidays, you know, just like a reason to just kind of like bullshit with the stranger. You know, it's like there are these things because people really get in the spirit, and it's cool because they also, like, when they see it in someone, they're like, yeah, sick. And I don't think people do that with anything else, really. I mean, you do in terms of art if you're in a scene and you're like, oh, you're about that thing, you know, like, I don't know, if someone's down with System of a Down, they're like, oh, cool. But Christmas is just, I don't know what it is. It's different. Planes, trains, automobiles. Oh yeah, for real. I'm no disagreeing. We admit that ghosts of Christmas present mentally look upon your into those. Yes, that's it though. That's it. I cried in Christmas Chronicles every single time. I do every single time. But cry. Like zero jokes. And again, I know it's coming. It doesn't make a difference. But those are like my stories. Those are the stories that I would also like. Again, like it's like, you know, I mean, I feel like it's also like if someone really loves, they want to be an author and they really love Shakespeare, and then they just want to write because they want to tell their versions of these tragedies or whatever. Christmas stories are my stories. Those are the ones I want to write in some regard. You know, it's like, I think that it's like Christmas stories are like Dolomite, but again, it's about like, it's about a certain like positivity that like you could recognize in someone else, and you could really give it to someone else. Like it could flow through. Wait, I cry at someone else watching my fear. Oh, I'm with that for sure. For sure. Give me a ball cap, a few shots. Oh, dude, also same. But yo, okay, wait a second. I'm running late. I'm totally fucked. I'm talking about Christmas, so I lost track of time. I love you guys. I gotta go real quick. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta go somewhere at 8. It's up the street. Oh, I'm just gonna be so sweaty. I wanted to sit and just be in front of the fucking AC for 10 minutes. But I can't. So I'm sweaty. I'm going to get worse. Oof. But yo, love you guys. I will see you soon. Merry Christmas. Stay up. Y'all are the best. See ya.